Hello everyone, Nayrui here. And, well, we made it to St. Patty's Day. Now, I know I've got to stream something for today, but it took me so long to pick something to stream because what could I possibly stream that would be fitting in for St. Patty's Day? At least that I had or could reasonably afford. And then I had that little stroke of brilliance. Since the stereotypical thing for St. Patty's Day is just drinking like an Irishman, I say, why not go one step beyond? We're gonna go and drink like a bloody Nord. In Skyrim. Hopefully everything will run smooth, since I've not really tested this to see how smooth it runs for streaming, so fingers crossed.
It depends. Are you running it on your native hardware, or are you using that GeForce thing you got?
Native hardware, because I couldn't find it on the GeForce.
Surprising.
I couldn't find any Bethesda games on GeForce.
Might be a thing between them and Bethesda, maybe.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Dude. But, I mean, Skyrim, it's not too bad on system, so you should be doing okay, I think, but you'd probably have to lower down the graphics down a little bit, I'd say.
Yeah, the auto thing for the detecting graphics set to medium.
It's a good level.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn your Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, I could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. What if they've captured you? Oh God, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here.
So you know what's the best way for you to do for the stream tonight? Every bottle of booze you come across in game, you gotta down it.
That's what I was thinking.
Imperial walls and towers.
Nice.
Go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house.
Yes, Mama.
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line.
Hi, girl.
Let's go.
Oh, there.
Shouldn't
Howdy,
keep the
hun.
gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
And don't
Face
forget
your
to
death with
share
some
the
courage,
screen
baby.
on Discord.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Gonna do that real quick.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Dip it, dip it, dip it.
Y'all of Windhelm.
It has been an
And
honor.
Carl with
Your
with a 7-month resubscription.
Nice.
So it's been 7 months now since I achieved affiliate status.
No,
Holy
I'm
moly.
not a rebel. You can't do this.
It does.
Been a
it's
wild
go.
ride.
You're gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Now, normally I find myself liking to go Argonian.
Argonian is a fun one because you don't need to worry about diseases, and that can get rather repetitive.
Yep. But considering the nature of this particular stream, if I end up streaming this again, I will go Argonian for the full playthrough. But for St. Patty's Day and going with the theme, gotta go Nord.
Although you could go with Khajiit for skooma.
Yeah, but I'm looking to get drunk, not high.
I mean, skooma gets you drunk too, or not? Because I believe it is an alcoholic beverage, isn't it?
I thought it was a powder.
I'm pretty sure it's a powder.
No, it's a bottle of skooma.
It's a vial of some. Oh, what is that?
Also, if you go Khajiit, you could always pull off a lily. The temptation is there.
Curse you.
I know
skooma
the
is a-
GM buttons I can push.
Skooma is basically crack cocaine.
Okay, so it's basically crack cocaine, but in liquid form, then.
No, it's crystals. You smoke it.
And why do I always see the skooma bottles?
Yeah, it's just vials of skooma. Like,
But it shows it as an actual bottle, like a bottle of whiskey or something.
Eh,
Because I believe you can actually find skooma bottles in Skyrim.
so, any suggestions for a name?
Tim.
The Nord?
Mm-hmm.
A good name for a Nord. You know what would be most fitting for this? Daphne. You're going off on a bender.
Take the bag time to go home to Skyrim, Kinsman. Captain, what should we do?
Daphne,
She's
the
not
pretty
on the
girl
list.
Forget
android.
the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders.
Former Lady of the Night, but
Sorry.
that was her own
At
profession.
least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain to this man.
I'm trying to remember. Do we ever run into this captain again?
We do. Wait, you're talking about Missy with the hat?
Some here in Helgen call you a hero.
Yeah, the lady in
A hero
the
doesn't use a
very
power
nice
like
helmet.
voice to murder
Oh, I
his king
think
and
she gets
usurp his
butchered
throne.
here. Or actually, ooh. Wait, isn't she one of the higher ups though in
Chaos.
that you meet over in
Empires like to
Solitude?
put you down and restore the peace.
So we might meet her again. I don't know if she dies here or not.
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. You say the same.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Heads up.
What do you see?
It's in the cloud.
Dragon!
I'm already moving. You're the one moving slow.
Jarl Lothar, what is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now. Just need to move some of her.
Coming through. And I can't pick anything up right now because my hands are tied. Literally.
Get over here! Now! Madam, you're doing great. Toro! God! Everyone is down! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide. Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me! Nothing kills it! It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close!
How in oblivion do we kill this thing?
Trailer, you damn traitor!
So,
Out of my way!
Imperials or Stormcloaks?
Imperial Stormcloaks are. Yeah, I'm not too fond of the Stormcloaks. Their sort of xenophobic way of thinking is a little straining with their dialogue.
Empire it is.
Besides,
Please-
true Lords are not fair weather friend.
Yeah.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? Bring us of the end times. We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these bones.
Is there a command code to increase my carrying capacity similar to in Fallout? Because
Let me double check.
Yeah, because I want to have fun with this, and I don't want to be bogged down with getting over encumbered.
Oh, good question.
See if one
I
of these
forget if you
chests says
can natively activate the
Yes, I can.
that's. Oh, you could. Okay, you can.
I just need the right code.
Okay, I just didn't know if that was bound behind a mod or something. I know some of the other games are sort of like
Exact same
that.
as Fallout.
Okay, so what? Give it to me.
Player. Not have. Space. Carry weight.
One word.
One word. Space. Absurdly large number. Double check just to make sure.
Yep.
Although I think it changed around one of your numbers there.
That's just because I had 300.
Oh no, it added onto it. Okay.
Yeah, it added on to it. So, even though I'm in Skyrim, I apply the same rules as in Fallout. Loot everything!
I mean, theoretically, you can use what's already in game now to give you a stupid level of carrying cap, just by making use of the potion system and enchantments.
True.
Because you can break the game in many splendid ways just by using what the game gives you.
Oop.
Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
Taking everything. Loot, 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 loot. Here, loot, 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 loot. Here, loot, 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 loot. Come here, loot. I am coming for you. You are loot. I will take you.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Death to the Empire!
Even now you can't put away your Civil War.
I submit.
I spare you for now.
Not like this. Enough. Must have scared them off. Let me see if I can get that door.
You are loot. I take you. Hey, stop, stop. Give me my cabbage!
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up peace. Who's that?
Hi there!
Looks like Daphne's enjoying herself.
This way.
Take the kettle and the potatoes.
Gotta get your taters. Oh god, your inventory is gonna be a nightmare.
Isn't it though? Booze.
Chug chug.
Come on. Give me the basket.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon, please. Make up nonsense.
Gotcha.
Although come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over.
Don't forget the rope.
Come with us. We need to get
Some
out.
good enchantment material right there.
No authority over me.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Sure, take all my things. Please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
But you can't. Everything.
Yeah, grab what I can. I can grab everything!
I mean, even at the value you set, I think you're eventually going to hit it sooner than you think.
Yeah, but I can always offload a lot of stuff once I get my house set up.
True.
I did the same thing in my New Vegas run. And I topped it out. I went over the earlier today. That's what I get for picking up all the car parts. Well, when you're ready for that toast, Tony, let me know.
Yep. Once we get some open sky over our heads.
Indeed.
Go.
stick together down here.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
I cannot.
We're in the middle of a battle and you're looting?
Scratch.
I mean, it never hurts to loot.
I knew I heard something. All right, let's see if we can find a way out.
I better stay back and see.
Let's see what this goes.
Ourselves.
Arachnophobes need not apply.
Nope.
I take it Carl does not enjoy being around spooters as well.
I was kind of being a character there. One of my characters is very much an obstacle.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is one of the games that is very difficult on arachnophobes, because these spooters.
Oh, at least it gives you the power to set them on fire.
That too.
So it could also be quite cathartic.
Indeed.
True, and at the same time, you can also use your young to make potions.
This looks like the way.
That way, there are never any more gigantic spooters.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. I take it.
Da 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 da! Whee!
We charge it, and you charge it just this was what that war.
Nice.
Yes, I am typically not the sneaky.
This looks like the way out.
I can do sneaky, but there's so much fun just in the church face first.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy sneaking around the place.
Yeah.
Just right into that.
Cheers to a happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Woot!
Oh,
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is River. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
So, do you have all of the mods in for this game?
Nah, this is
With
just
luck,
vanilla.
I wouldn't have made it.
I only had
Ooh.
enough time before stream to download the game.
Ah. Well, thankfully you can download the other ones if you already got those bought.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you.
Because I think you'd enjoy the different spots you can go to in those ones.
The only one who can stop them.
Also, and the Herfire one, it's just nice to be able to build your own house.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
So,
These are the Guardian
warrior,
stones.
rogue, or mage?
3 of the 13 ancient standing stones.
go
that dot
mage.
Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
You're gonna be the drunken wizard.
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Yes, it makes sense. I mean, she is sort of the cleric of the group. At least in the game, anyways.
Mhm.
Ah, so you're a fan of the one hand and the one hand spell?
At least until I can get better spells
Listen.
Nice.
as far
and
as I'm
boost
concerned,
and further
we've
boost my
already done
magicka.
But until we get that confirmed,
Yeah, the Nords don't exactly start off with a good magic rating.
avoid any
Yeah, if I go
complications.
mage, I basically put all my points into leveling up my magicka.
Yeah, 'cause it never hurts to have too much. Especially when you get into the big ones, they're now that eat up chunks of it.
Yeah, which of the spell schools do you usually find yourself using most?
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to River.
Myself, I'm more of a mix of destruction and conjuration. I really do enjoy having a bunch of the... What are they called?
Atronachs?
Atronachs, there we go.
Yeah, I tend to lean heavily into conjuration myself, so I can summon up those Daedra warriors.
Ooh, yeah, those get rather nasty to fight against.
Mm-hmm.
Things look
Summon
I'm
it.
sorry, would like to have a
There's
word.
my own.
Yeah, summoning 2 of them.
Ooh, yeah, the final tier thing.
What are you doing? Are you on leave from swords, bows? What happened to you, boy?
Shh, Uncle, please. Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
She's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat. And you can tell me all about it.
I remember someone mentioning that if you look carefully, there isn't a single beverage in this game that isn't alcoholic.
I mean, it makes sense. It was one way to clean up your water there now, because otherwise you're usually going to be drinking something that's pretty heavily contaminated. At least with it turning it into booze or now, it actually becomes halfway sensible
We have company.
drink for yourself. That's the reason why table wine was so common back in the day. Just low quality, low alcohol content booze.
Just enough to sanitize it.
Yep. Hell, that's the reason why it's so cheap in D&D for Pete's sakes, for table
Pretty,
wine.
I'll give you that. Just stay
And
away
an
from my
indie
husband.
little like description for it now. It's basically designed as a way to keep people what's the term?
Oh,
Hydrated and like they're now in the field
Hadvar.
without worrying of
We've
them
been so
getting
worried
like
about you.
blackout drunk.
Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a caveman?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' score
Technically, the
We
cave
will
guy
stop
lost
in
the
Hammer.
argument.
when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's
What can I say?
ridiculous.
I made my point hard and fast. Didn't even have a chance.
True.
Didn't even have a chance to get a word in
Not
edgewise.
much more to tell. This dragon flew over.
No,
and
it's
just
because
wrecked
your
all
mace
the
took up
bastards.
the location
I don't
where
know
its
if
brain
anyone else
pan
got
used to
out alive.
be.
I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here.
What,
I
yeah,
need to
what
get
can I
back
say?
to
Sometimes
Solitude.
you just need to hammer in the point.
Can help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
You're taking everything from the poor guy.
He's offering it. They're all gifts.
The Jarl needs to
They
know there's a
are.
dragon on the loose.
And you can
Liverpool is
loot a
expensive.
lot of stuff in here
You
too.
need to get word to
Yeah,
Jarl
but I don't
Balgruuf
wanna
in Whiterun
steal
send
stuff.
Whatever soldiers you can. If you'll do that
I
for me,
think only a few items in here are steel ones.
good
How
day.
far? Did you
Oh,
really see
they're
a dragon?
they're not steel
What did it
now.
look like? Did it have big teeth?
Yep, they were. You just had to wait
I'd
to
better get to work.
get through that little bit of dialogue
Make
with Betty.
yourselves at home.
Leak.
Like I said, I think there's probably just a few items here that are still labeled steel, but that's like over in the dressers or
It's nice to be
something.
back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while.
Like the
You
Iron
can make your own
Shield.
way to Solitude from here.
Yep.
I'd
But
recommend
not
heading
the
to
kettle.
Whiterun. Just step the road from here. From there you can take.
I
your
mean,
carriage
what's
to
the worst you're gonna do with the kettle? You're gonna wear it as a helmet.
Did you really see
Yeah, and
a
I think there's
dragon?
some stuff downstairs you can get to, and don't forget above the mantle and the leg.
Yeah, mantle. That's still steel territory. I'll take the zip bucket. Kettle.
You've just turned into a full-on kleptomania, haven't you?
Strangers. But you seem alright.
Make yourself at home.
I'm doing just that.
Indeed, you're stealing everything.
Just stay away from my husband, Alvar.
Even stuff I don't usually see people stealing.
Loot everything. That's what happens when you
Keep an
put
eye out
put a
for trouble.
wastelander in
It's only a
Skyrim.
Be careful. My father is Alvar, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Yeah, since I've never really tried before, are there any kind of benefits to wearing medium or heavy armor while while playing a mage? Or do you get more from wearing the cloth armor?
I mean, it all depends on what you want to enchant for yourself for now. I think armor is limited on what you can enchant into it for now, so really just depends on what you want to do enchanting-wise. But if you take your time at it, you can probably get yourself a good set of armor now that's all enchanted up and doing stuff for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty then.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
You killed it before I could even get close enough to land a hit!
Ha! Another milk drinker crying about his effort. Glory only awaits those who triumph. And as companions, our glory must always be hard-fought. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Gravaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Hey now, you be careful with that fire.
Potato! Potato!
Potato.
Potato! I mean, I'm going beyond the Irish to full-on Nord here, but still, gotta give proper respect.
I mean, both.
Cabbage!
Both enjoy their.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Carl! Darling. A $20 donation with a boop.
fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Weiteren.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Wiggins, I can handle. This talk of dragons, you're gone mad, I'd say.
You look tired, friend. The banner de mer.
And out of all the spell schools, I think illusion is probably the one I use the least.
Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Yeah, you try that and I'll shoot you in the knee with an arrow.
Again.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
Provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my young.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Related to my talents? You mean taking everything that's not nailed down and not going to be stealing? I wonder what that could possibly be. Take.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous
Welcome
room
back.
in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
Nah, I've just been through this lots of
learned
times
certain
before. I've
stone
heard it all
tablet
already.
Said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Sail, please.
Take a look.
Because I'm looking for a few spells. Spelltome, spelltome. Where are you? There's at least one spell that I want, that I desire. Ah, there it is. Soul Trap. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff at MA.
Lord knows you got plenty of it.
Soul Trap is the one book I really want to get because it's my trick for quickly leveling up my well, relatively quickly leveling up my conjuration.
It's a good way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Just get
I'm
your.
sorry, did you sell books?
Yep. Not non-spelltome books. I'll have to go and sell some stuff elsewhere and then come back. Because yeah, that's a really nifty way to level up your conjuration, is to take Soul Tap and just continually cast it on a corpse. It'll still give you the effect of leveling it, and it's kind of grindy, but so it's definitely something I do off stream. Because yeah, I don't want to bore everyone with me just sitting there, staring at a random corpse and just constantly casting Soul Tap and waiting for my mana to recharge. Gotta wait till daylight.
Got some good pieces out. If you're looking to buy, more inside.
Stay away from that.
Waiting for. There we go.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Now then. He's got plenty. Sell the baskets. Got a value of 0, so I'm not really getting anything out of this, but meh. There we go.
What's this guy's name again?
Bellathor. Level up! Magic.
Thank you for leveling me up, Nick Valentine.
Conjuration. Excellent. Yeah, because I want to go the summoner route.
spend a lot of time.
Oh, almost forgot to check. Booze. That's it.
The market stall so I can run emergency.
No booze.
Just a one booze.
Hi there.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and rock and roll. It's been too long since we had a big battle parade.
I may do a little bit more selling to get the Conjure Familiar book as well.
The Jarl said spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess.
Spell Tome, Soul Trap, and now Spell Tome. That's Conjure Familiar. I need 148.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient.
Yes, 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 yes.
You say that, but I know the Jarl will wait for as long as one.
Yeah, he will wait for as long as I damn well please. So, I'm gonna go back and sell some more shit just so I can get myself that second spell. Because, you know, handy to have a summon familiar.
What is it?
Isolde, was it? What brings you to me?
Come to chat with an old woman.
I'm here to buy food, miss.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. I'd even buy one. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I think if I am going to be using melee weapons, I'm going to stick to maces.
Maces are nice.
There. That should be enough to get Conjure Familiar for certain.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleaze.
What are you still doing here? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
And what else do I have enough for?
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
Okay. Now I have my preparations in place.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying?
Oh, it's that jackal.
Yes,
Ah, yes. Hmm. And forward ho. Might as well keep practicing while I'm going along.
Mage Light and Candlelight are both two other ones you can use to get some experience every now and then.
Yeah, I'll have to come back once I've got a little bit more coinage.
True.
Kinda wish this guy was a bit stronger, cause good puppy. Good spirit puppy.
Good.
Yep, almost forgot the age-old Skyrim tradition. Figuring out what things do by eating them.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish. Nice try, but you do not scare me. I am not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me. Never should have come.
Nice try, thief. That's a bad kitty. Nope. A giant's camp. No way. I'm not messing with that.
Well, you don't want to go into orbit?
Yeah, I don't want to go into orbit. This is a fantasy type game, not a space game.
I mean, we can change that if you want.
Indeed.
I remember there being one mod out there where you basically get BB-8 as a companion.
There's the barrows.
Over here.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Sure have mercy.
Actually. Alright. Soul Trap has a really high magic cost, don't it? Yeah, it's basically costs all of my magic right now. So until I can get the a half apprentice level, I'm going to definitely save this for an off-stream farm. Good Ghost Wolf. Nope, wrong way.
So where are you now? Blake Falls Barrel?
Yep. Duration must have ended. Okay, got snake, fish, snake. Magic.
Ooh, concentration dual casting's nice to get.
Mm-hmm. But I need to get my concentration up to 20 for that.
Oh well, you're only 20 levels away from it. I mean, 2 levels away from it.
Yep. And hopefully by the time I get to that, I'll be able to get another level up to get to 25 for Apprentice Conjuration.
Most indeed.
Which will make using the Soul Trap to power level much easier. And I'll just let the familiar go and deal with the rats while I make sure I loot everything.
You mean skeevers?
Mm-hmm. But they're basically rats. Although now that I've ended up watching the Great British Baking Show, I gotta wonder how these things are they're potentially connected to that dish Ibriskever.
Mayhaps. Ooh, I see you got yourself a nice scroll there.
Are we back?
Okie doke, Carol.
Spiders!
Oh look, it's a big scooter.
Phew!
Yeah, I'd say for fights like that, you're better off having the healing spell in your offhand.
Don't leave me for arcade's sake. Don't leave me for arcade's sake.
Shut up, I'm getting to ya.
Get me down. Get me down.
Don't worry, he'll be dead shortly.
Yep.
Don't leave me for arcade's sake. Get me down. Get me down.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Too bad you can't kill him here and
How
now.
it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the hall.
Just to
the
make it
stories.
easier on
I know
you.
how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
Be like, you know what? I'm just gonna join your head to my mace.
Or even better.
It's coming loose. I can feel
Not so swift now. You can't outrun fire!
I mean, theoretically he could, but yeah, his capacity, nah.
Soul Gem. Draga.
Yeah, were you going mage now? You're gonna want to get your hands on any scrolls and staffs you come across. Never hurts to make use of them.
Mm-hmm. Watch the step.
going with Conjuration, you're gonna want to work on your destruction magic too. Especially enough to get the dual casting for it.
Unlimited power!
Yes, Palpatine, you did good. The only downside to using Sparks at this level is uses a lot more magicka than the Flames one does. Useful though if you're fighting a caster. What do you say, Colonel?
But the memes. The memes.
True. I note.
However, how else is it supposed to say, I am the Senate?
It's working now? There it is, okay.
Yep, we can hear ya.
Oh, good. It was not working the first go around.
No worries. How was it work today?
Deliveries were okay. I got 32 pickup pieces from one location.
Oof.
Everything hurts.
Now, was that a bunch of small things, or was that a bunch of big things?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ow. Some boxes weighing in excess of 80 pounds.
Jesus, I hope you had a trolley with ya.
No. It was getting in the way.
Oh, lovely.
I could put things on the cart, though, so...
Okay, at least you had a cart. That's good.
So you're a caster, huh?
Uh-huh.
Not using conventional weapons at all?
I mean, she's been using a mace pretty effectively.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I think the flame spell is probably more of your friend at the moment. Sparks is really only good at the moment or now when you're up against actual other casters.
Oh, crap. In my hand.
I should probably go over to destruction and do this.
Oh yes, that's a good one to get.
Yeah.
Now with even more unlimited power.
Oh yeah, most excellently. Because that halves it, doesn't it?
Yep.
Ooh yeah, there you go. Now that makes some Sparks more viable. But yeah, when going Conjuration, Destruction is always a good one to actually have as a secondary. Yeah, that one's even better when you dual cast it. That's when you make use of the Palpatine meme.
Darn it.
So basically, you're just suggesting to get some black robes and enchant them for destruction and just go full ham.
Yep. Well, with the way you're going right now, you're going to want to get enchanting up to max now so you can put 2 enchantments on. your stuff for now, so then you can do both concentration and destruction magic ones for yourself. That's the ultimate goal right there for you right now. Not only that, but also do that to gloves, boots, pants, and all that too.
More magic.
Oh, yes.
And, come on, give it to the right one. Conjuration dual casting.
Conjuration dual casting is quite nice. Same thing for destruction dual cast for that increased damage. And Resto's always a nice third dose to have for your little combo. There you go, that's a good combo. Does mean you're going to be very over-reliant on your magical reserves, but since you keep on putting more points into it, you should be doing okay eventually.
Yep. Who knows? I may just end up sticking with Daphne and just continue a play through this and see just what kind of insanity ends up coming from this.
Oh, it'll be nice. I mean, with the way you're playing her, this is definitely the route that Daphne would go in the actual Union.
I forgot how quickly you level in this game in early levels. When it gets past 10, then it takes a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it starts off fast, but then really starts to drag. Especially if you don't diversify your what you level up, or you don't.
Yeah, that's the thing there now. As you level up more and more, you're gonna want to poke yourself into a bunch of different little niches.
And potentially do the legendary reset for certain ones as well.
That too. But you can also, like I said, make use out of the whole potions and enchanting stuff for now to help yourself out at the later levels.
I will say the soundtrack in this game is amazing.
Oh yeah, the sound design is very nice.
Get him, Wolfie! Uh-oh.
But yeah, alchemy might not be a bad idea for you to get in on tutor now, so you make a lot more magical potion for yourself. I don't think you got many on you at the moment. Oh no, you had a fair few. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to work on getting you some enchanted stuff for now to help out with your abilities. Thankfully, though, as you level up, you get more and more of the magical stuff for now, so you can get some decent enchantments eventually.
Mm-hmm. Bear, dragonfly, owl.
Excuse me.
Oh, thankfully in this fighter now you don't have anything for the Overlord to disarm you with.
Good Ghost Wolf.
Ghost Wolf is nice until you get your hands on the Atronox.
Yep.
Your mana regenerate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, definitely gonna need to get some like gloves and maybe can you do for the pants too, the Magicka regen increase?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can get a fair few like the common like little items that are in, enchant them up there now pretty decently. Oh, time to get Foos.
Oos.
Yeah, yeah. Good luck trying to disarm me when you got nothing on you.
Uh-huh.
I will say, even if you don't have the dual casting, you can still use 2 flames and still have the output of damage. You just won't have the additional damage buff that dual casting does.
Let's go with Sony. results.
Now remember, I think there is a chest or two up here that you can get your hands onto. Though they're very missable, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright.
Yeah, Skyrim, where they can place a chest no matter where you're gonna find it out. Because they can put them in some weird spots, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Now, let's see, I think there might be one up top here before you drop down. There's probably just a paranoid me talking.
Well, the problem is, too, if it is going to be so long, all the rocks look the damn same.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that feeling. Every single cave exit, them like that, is just, they look so similar.
What I wish they had would be, well, like that. Roadmap. How you get from A to B.
Yeah. Okay, you're doing pretty good right now. You're halfway through level 4.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time you get there, you should be able to put that second wonder now into Conjuration for the apprentice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You might even be able to go dual casting with Destruction, maybe. Because I think you're getting up there with that for now.
Yeah. I think that'll be the next one. And see if I can afford Mage Light.
You see? The terminology
with the amount of stuff you got,
I
think you can get that spell.
Above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
You're just gonna have to break the hoarder's code and sell a bunch of things.
I'm sure one of them will. So your information come to Dragon's Reach. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Okay, Mage Light, Mage Light, Mage Light.
Yeah, he has a lot of nice spells on him.
Ah, I've already got it. Mage Light.
Frostbite's not a bad one to get to either.
Yeah.
Muffle's pretty good for sneaking about. Because Frostbite is just one of the 3 elemental spells, the basic ones now.
Hello.
And let's
see, eventually Firebolt's gonna be a big wonder now. Fast healing's not bad. Oh, yeah, get it. Oh, he has the Flame Metronach spell. Fast healing's good, and then Firebolt. Yeah, you can get some pretty good ones off him right there now.
I haven't played my game in a while. I just... You know how it is when it's one of those games where you need to... Playing it by yourself gets boring.
Oh, it does.
I can sell the Staff of the Familiar since...
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be doing better stuff with your familiar with your dual casting ability anyways. Like, some of those you can sell after now. It's just when you get into, like, the damaging ones, they're always nice to have to rely on when you're still recovering your match, kind of like.
Firebolt.
Yep, Firebolt would be the second tier fire spell. Yeah,
come on, other colors.
You can probably sell those screws for now.
291.
Yeah, you might need to go elsewhere to sell off a bunch of things. I know you got a bunch of misc stuff you can sell off.
You should join the Mages College.
I never thought about Beats headphones.
I think they're okay.
Well, I am never buying another Logitech product ever again that is not a mouse. Everything else they make is garbage.
Oh, it is. With me, I like making use out of, for like headsets, there's a nice little company called Headrush. They make very cheap stuff that lasts long, and sounds pretty decent too. But right now, I'm using a pair of really old Sonys, like 20, maybe 30 years old.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm talking like the original Sony stuff now that can survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember those things, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're my old man's ones are now. He had back when he was a little one, so. Still working.
Let me know.
Oh, yeah, this guy's shop's pretty good now. He buys basically anything. The thing is, he winds up getting dead way too often. And for no apparent reason either.
I didn't know you could take him with you.
Huh?
I didn't know you could take, what's his face?
Belethor?
Yeah, Belethor.
Yeah, he does. There's a weird thing in the code now where he just drops dead eventually, at odd points.
Okay. Huh, interesting.
So his shop is nice and all, but for the most part, he usually winds up getting dead for no apparent reason, apparently.
Weird.
Ooh. You get some nice spells there. And listen, okay, you sort of the potions that you don't really need. You're not gonna be someone making use of the poisons anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just gotta go and grab that firebolt spell and then ready to move forward.
Yep, firebolt's nice to get. Ice spike's not bad either, and lightning bolt I think is the second one now is also pretty good.
Yeah, I have to go to the College of Winterhold to get higher tier spells than that.
Yep. Or you can find them scattered about out in Skyrim, but it requires looking them up on where you can get them to.
Or just really dumb luck.
Yep. And I think a few different sellers have them. Like, court wizards are usually the best case, other than the college to get spells from. That's the reason why this guy here is so handy to have. It's because he's one of the court wizards.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal army.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this.
Hide Helmet of Magica.
No.
I envy you the spells.
Ooh, yeah, you're gonna want to go and disenchant that so you can learn it.
Firebolt.
Firebolt's nice, and like I said, Ice Spike and Lightning Bolt. Though you don't have enough magicka to reliably use those ones too often.
Yet.
Ooh, yeah, those are good ones to disenchant. Also, a good chance to work on your enchanting too. I mean, hell,
level up. There you go.
Yeah, disenchanting gives a lot of enchanting experience. It's really nice like that. I think, oh yeah, you should be able to dual destruction. There you go. Yes, now you can truly go and be Palpatine.
Oop, wrong button, wrong button. Don't need a button.
Although right now I don't think you have any soul gems that are
Filled.
worth actually, making use out of.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Yep. Ingredients.
Ow.
Yay.
I never did this in my playthrough. Like, I'm one of those recipes. Can I just make mistakes?
The rest of the great warriors.
With me, I make use of an after now that has all the recipes into it.
Oh.
So I can be like, I'm just gonna make a fortune off of basically making the best potions out there now and just selling them off to people. So I basically go and do like the whole like circle router now throughout the different cities in order to just make bank. That's how I funded my breaking of the game by using its own mechanics.
I see.
Because if you go and make potions that increase your enchanting, you can go and make an enchanting ring there now to give you the bonus permanently. So then you can just make stupidly enchanted things by just doing that one little thing that the game allows you to do. Like you can get up to like, I don't know, like 60,000 or something like bonuses of what you're able to enchant with it. But you got to be careful you don't go too high with it because you would end up running into the way that they store data for the game now that using the what is it? I think is it binary or is it using hex? Basically, if you put it too high now, you end up going into the negative values instead of the positive values.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables.
The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age.
So instead of having something that gives you like, oh,
now what do you say?
It kind of sounds similar to that how that one glitch that became a feature in Civilization with Gandhi.
Yeah, that's the thing with Gandhi there now. Yeah, in that game, he runs into the same issue there now. When you take that one thing that lowers you, it actually puts him into becoming the exact opposite because of the way the data value is handled. If they raise it just slightly higher, it wouldn't be a thing. So instead of Gandhi being Gandhi, Gandhi turns into a nuclear maniac.
He goes from Mahatma Gandhi to Indira Gandhi.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still Gandhi, just different.
Yep. And they've never fixed that because that's basically a feature now.
Yep. They saw it. It turned out to be pretty damn fun and entertaining. So, a bug that became a feature.
More or less.
Man, those guys are slow.
Oh, they are. They travel at the speed of NPC.
Schnell, cut off a coffin.
Come on, I can see the tower right there. I want to roast some marshmallows in the fire.
Well, at least it's a pretty day for you to go and kill a dragon.
Yep.
Come on, you people even do cardio.
I mean, have you seen them? Some of them don't look like they've lifted in, like, ever.
Now, but it sure looks like he's been. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened.
Hell, the only one that looks actually fit is the, airlift there.
We need to know what we're dealing with.
The others just look to be like one sweet row away from diabetes.
Well, I suppose with the Civil War going on, the Imperial Guard has basically conscripted all the good bodies.
Yep. The good ones have either gone off to one of the two sides, leaving the sweet pro guys behind.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
I mean, at least they're tasty food for the dragons.
Kidder, let's save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes. Find cover.
At least they're looking out for the dragon's well-being.
Incoming.
Although I don't imagine the Sweet Row guys enjoy the new designation of ration.
Probably not.
Could be worse. He could be a pig that's been called bacon. Or even better, emergency bacon reserves.
Bacon.
Yes, bacon.
Come down here, you scaly bastard, and face the Senate.
Yeah, this would be one of those times when Firebolt or Lightning Bolt or Ice Spike would be useful, because they actually do have a good range on them. Ooh, but you were ripping it up here now with that lightning, with those sparks. Only downside is that dual casting does eat Magicka like it's going out of style.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're like one pixel away from death.
Ah!
Eat the food! Eat all the food!
Eating competition.
This is when you go to the dragon. Time out. I got a banquet to eat.
Yeah. One break! Like what?
Oof. You're running low on food.
Your health. You ate poison.
You ate poison, yes.
Oops.
Oops. How about we not stand in breath weapons now?
It would probably help if I actually read the book for Firebolt.
Ooh,
That
yeah.
would be beneficial.
Yeah, firebolts, like the tier 2 spells are nice to have because they actually do have a range to them.
Here he comes. Find cover and make every arrow count.
And the thing is, you can put them in both hands now and be able to pew them off.
Well, well.
Round 2.
Briar, tell your uncle to stop being mean to Daphne.
Ow, 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 ow. Ah!
Yes, yes, Briar's long lost Uncle Mimonier. I'd say while he's on the ground, you're better off using flames or sparks on it.
Probably best to wait for him to get on the ground then.
Yeah.
Basically treated like a scorch beast.
Basically, yeah.
Ooh, that thing's got some range.
Yeah, its flame breath has a very nasty range to it. Ooh.
They're good.
Only a few pixels away from death. Oh, it's almost dead.
There.
Oh, it is dead.
Toast. Absorb the soul.
I'm sorry, bro, but your great uncle Mimonier is dead.
Who?
The guy in front of Daphne.
No, I know. I don't think of him that way. So.
No worries. And you are Dovahkiin.
I can't believe it.
And you have gained the bardic ability Vicious Mockery.
In the very oldest
Because this
days,
guy.
back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons.
Random Sweet Road Garden number 50, I'm guessing?
No. Whoever Court Lane has never heard of the guy.
Oh?
Yeah. He's apparently the executive producer of the new series.
Old legends. Only the
Oh.
Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
You say you're left being awfully quiet. Come on.
You can yap. I got places to go, things to burn.
Things and stuff to loot.
For me, the dialogue during those things is somewhat important. When it comes up, the games are like, okay, bullshit. Can we get through this, please? Especially in ST, it was like, can we get on with it? I don't care. You're not going to. There's no challenge. There's no test here. Let's move on, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, heard it all 100 times before.
Well, and also the thing is, there's no consequences for your bad decisions if you screw up.
True.
Unless those
I would like it if you made a mistake in dialogue, like in Fallout games. If you screw up, you get shot at. That there are right and wrong things to say.
You're saying, Curl?
No, made my point.
Mm.
Already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
I work for Belaford, the general goods store.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Come to chat with an old woman?
Lady, could you spare a coin?
Oh no, not yet. Because I know what that kid is, and I cannot resist each time. I need to get a house first, and I need to get a child's room first.
Same thing as what I did in my playthroughs.
I can't help it.
For me, it's like, I'm an adventurer. I don't have time to take care of a kid.
I mean, that's.
I'm out there saving the world. I don't give a shit about your 8-year-old needs.
Good. You're finally here.
And there I am with. I'll be your mama.
We were just talking.
I grab my sword, I roll my eyes, and I walk away slowly.
What happened at the watchtower?
So Nehru sees the little one as the being she is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're beings, but it's like, I just don't understand. Nah, when I play video games, it's like, I don't mean for it. Bleh.
No worries.
So it's true.
Look.
Greybeards really were summoning you.
I gotta be out there. But
Masters
I like
the way of the voice. They live in
you can crash in my
on the
place.
slopes
Try not
of
to
the
burn it
throat
down.
of the world.
That's a fair way of putting it.
To be uniquely gifted
I'll check in when I can, but
the ability to focus your
there's
vital essence
a lot of shit out there I need to deal with.
or shout. If you really
I
are
mean, you could always just have Lydia look after the little one.
Yep.
Better than Lydia just dying in like a gutter somewhere.
That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Rothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries.
So you don't know what happens when you bring Lydia along for adventures.
10,000 steps.
Anyone ever bother to count and see just whether or not there really are 10,000 steps there?
Somebody, I guarantee you somebody did. I guarantee you somebody did. I'm not about to.
I believe videos have been made, yes.
These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Don't know whether that's true or not, but I think there are videos out there of
I
that.
meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue?
And all of the many times I've played this game, I've never once completed the host of war thing, or even beaten the game. I've just gotten lost on side quests.
Yeah. First time I ever beat the main quest line for the game, I had gotten so sidetracked with so many things that it was almost anticlimactic how easy the fight was.
Disconnected from the troubles of this world.
This is supposed to be the World Eater, the end of the world, and I was just like, whack, 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 whack.
Never seemed to care before.
That's it? You're a punk!
No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
Well, apparently for the 7,000 steps, there are only 700 to 800 you can see.
By my right as Jarl, I name you.
As I recall, there's a fair bit of snow on the path.
The greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a person.
I don't know, maybe they meant it's supposed to take you 7,000 steps to get there.
To serve as your
Yeah.
badge of office.
Maybe.
Also notify my guards.
Just, you know,
of
you
your
gotta get all your steps in a day.
Hot take, Lydia is the most useless companion.
Yeah, she is. I mean, like, you, like, leave Whiterun and, like, she just drops dead on the road somewhere. At least the other ones are a little bit more, durable.
Me to be your house, Carl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'll bring her along, at least until I can find someone better. Or until I can get the house.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you just need to get the amount of coin for it, which I think is what, 5 grand, is it?
Too much.
Yeah, too much. Because that place is a shithole compared to the other places. Because there's like, what, 8 houses I think you can get in game?
Old friend, patron of the great clan,
Or ones you can build yourself. Or it might be 6. Pretty 6, I think.
So basically, before I go and adopt the bean, I need to get a good house for her to live in.
Yep. Let's see. Honestly, I like the ones you can make yourself. At least they look better than the ones you can get your hands on.
We'll pay good money for information.
But at that point, it's just you going through the quests in order to get the land for it, and then going through and getting all the resources for it.
She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun.
Because the other houses out there, you still have to go do quests for in order to actually gain access to being able to buy them.
If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
And the prices on them are stupid.
Yeah, there's just too much gold. There's way too much gold.
Yeah, because isn't the one in, like, the Stormcloak area, isn't there one there for, like, 12 grand or something?
I don't remember. I just know it's just so stupid.
Yeah, because, the one in Whiterun is the cheapest, but it's also the shittiest.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've ever gotten one of the houses other than Whiterun, so...
Yeah, the other ones require a lot of hoops to jump through, quests to do, and then shelling out the coin for them.
And then there's the additional coin to get them furnished.
Yep, that's the other part of it. Yeah, they're definitely a money sink, just like in real life. But at least in real life, you can actually get something out of it.
Yeah, perhaps if I continue with this, which I'm starting to think I will, perhaps on the next Skyrim stream, it can be a house hunting thing. So then I can go and give the beam a proper home.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a plan.
I remember that show, House Hunters.
Oh, jeez.
I think that's still in the air, too.
I think so, too, yeah.
So.
Chill.
Yeah, Frostbite's fun to make use out of. Especially on any melee warriors you're up against. And I think it looks pretty neat when you do the dual cast for it, too. You basically turn into Iceman, I think, at that point.
Assassin!
Who did you piss off to warrant assassins against you?
The anti-dragon people. Dark Brotherhood's assassin notes.
Yeah. As instructed, you are to eliminate Daphne by any means necessary. Black Sacrament has been formed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. You've already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option. Sorry, Astrid.
Clearly you were paying attention. Failure is always an option.
It is.
Did you not loot the stuff?
I did loot his stuff.
Okay. No, the corpse wasn't looted.
You sure? I could have sworn I looted him. Because if you're worrying about the armor, I don't think you can get that until you join the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Missed the dagger.
Okay.
But yeah, that is a good question. Who would want me dead?
Oh, it's a Dark Sacrament, so that's something.
I think that's just
yeah, that's just what you need to do in order to get a contract with the Dark Brotherhood.
Ah. It's been a while since I last did anything with them.
Let's see what the Atronach does.
Ooh, it's Apprentice though, so it's gonna be pricey in order to actually cast it.
Yeah, it takes up all of my mana.
Yeah, which means the dual cast form is beyond you at the moment.
Yep.
But at least it'll be mended once you get the Apprentice decrease.
Yep. I'll probably still single cast it just to make sure I can still use destruction spells a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing there now. Oh, you have some people up ahead to kill.
Yep.
Because I believe that's a bandit stronghold. Or at least a place where a bunch of them are too, anyways.
Definitely, it looks pretty darn cool. Well,
oh yeah, the Flame Atronach has a very nice model to it.
Mm-hmm.
And fire.
Oh yes.
This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
Oh, she thinks she can steal from you.
Ha! Talk for someone who's about to have their guts spilled.
And watch out now, you can accidentally kill Lydia yourself.
Are you prepared to die?
Ouch!
Ooh.
Well, that hurt.
Indeed. When was the last time you saved?
We will see shortly.
Hmm. Okay, a little jaunt away then.
No, 5. So, thankfully, not that far back.
Indeed. But I'll remember to remind you every now and then to do a quick save.
Yeah, because unlike Fallout, I'm not. I don't exactly find myself pulling up the menu all that often.
Yeah, that's the thing with this game. It's you can do a lot in it without having to go through the menu too often.
Yeah, versus Fallout, where you feel compelled to just frequently go and check your pip book.
Yep.
And I just noticed that once again I spent so much time in Fallout or Equestria, I automatically defer to the pip book instead of Pip Boy.
No worries. Both the same thing anyway. It's just different universes.
Mm-hmm. I should probably save summoning the Flame Atronach War for when enemies are nearby.
Yeah.
Since it's a ranged type, it has a tendency to stick by so far, it desummons itself.
True. Oh yeah, that means you did get attacked by the assassin then.
Nope.
Oh well. Maybe some other point that'll happen. But if I was willing to guess, it was probably Bellathor that sent the assassin after you.
Maybe.
Why Bellathor?
Bellathor has the nasty thing that even if you like touch, like knock over anything that's in his shop now, he'll send thugs out for you, or assassins in this case. He's a crotchety guy. I can see why the game just randomly kills him every now and then.
So accidentally bump into something and he sends assassins after you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's mostly hired thugs.
Yeah, usually thugs. I'm not too certain if he can actually send an assassin after you, but he would be on my list of suspects, though.
Well, you want to do that? Treat me like that, even after I do business with you? Then maybe I'll take my business elsewhere.
I mean, if you want a really good shop that will buy anything you got on you, there's a good one over in, I believe, Solitude. So they'd probably be your best choice to know for like selling off like a bunch of random stuff too. And I think they have a decent amount of gold in the bank, so...
This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
No.
Huh. Tough talk for someone who's...
Yeah, I'd say maybe for now stick with your familiar for having us summon with you. Because Atronach without the apprentice discount is not pretty on the yield Magicka's reserves.
I'm going to try doing it up here. Do your thing.
Ooh, yeah. Dual cast Frostbite on the big melee guys is pretty good.
Give me that arrow. Come on, you give me that. Give me the arrow. Nice shot, Lydia.
Yeah, Lydia can be okay with dealing a little bit of damage, but I just find her too squishy compared to the other companions.
What companions do you usually like to run with?
There's one in, I think, the inn in Whiterun that's pretty tough. You win her trust, well, the ability to bring her along now after basically beating the shit out of her.
So,
basically, the two of you just slug it out in the end now, and if you beat her up, she'll be like, okay, well, I can tag along with you if you want.
So,
I find her okay.
So head back to Whiterun real quick after I finish looting this area, and go and grab her then.
Yeah, she's a pretty good idea. I forget whether or not she asks like any coin in for her surface or anything, but yeah, she's pretty useful. Well, at least you restocked your supply of potions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, off to the Whiterun Inn. The Bannered Mare, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, I think that's the one now. Should be sitting over in the corner. Could be maybe imagining a different spot, but I think that is the spot you know, the Bannered Mare.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Quick save.
Take a seat and get the cold out.
In the corner, in the corner.
Yeah, she should be here in the main room.
At the general goods store.
There she is.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom?
The Unbroken.
If you blade a blade with me, you'd be dead in 6 seconds. And why not?
Yep, you got to impress her by basically winning a fist fight with her.
100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Just a scratch. Damn you. God, no. That's all you got? You think I'm afraid of you?
I'm waiting for her to actually...
You won. Give her a moment, she'll get back up.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
There you go, you earned her respect.
You have to dismiss her before you can grab her.
I've got your back.
Yeah, you basically tell Lydia, you know what, go
I'll head back
off
home.
somewhere.
Disappear. be good.
Oh,
Don't
you,
need
you should have looted her stuff first,
I'm more
though.
woman than you can handle. Let's not waste any time.
Excellent.
Yeah, she's
This is an
nice and
ode to
tough.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
And the thing is, remember, you can always upgrade their equipment, so...
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she can hold herself in a fight. Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, once I get conjuration up to level 25 and get the apprentice conjuration thing, that would allow me to do some off-stream grinding of my conjuration. Now, to find my way to that village that starts the 10,000 steps. I always have a hard time finding the place. Okay, let's see if you are the path I need. If I can actually get there on a relatively strict shot rather than just going all over the place.
If I recall correctly, it takes a long time to get there.
Yep. Up. Climbing up the mountain. If I remember correctly, yow! Ah! Good thing I saved! Oi, fucker! Bad kitty, bad kitty, bad kitty! Yeah!
Hello, I'm back.
Come back.
Bad kitty, bad kitty!
Ooh, this look good. Cats are not exactly something you want to mess with.
I want to get a skill up off of you just because you were a pain. Ooh, Satoshi had a bad day.
Indeed.
Bye, bunny. Bye, bunny. Ooh, I did not. Oh, I do have a pickaxe.
Yeah, I think you picked it up here now not that long ago.
Troll!
Yeah, trolls are nasty.
Yeah, they are notoriously hard to kill. I still avoid them in the high levels because they're a pain.
Oh no, that's a bad idea.
No!
Get out of there, you will die.
Yeah, the problem with trolls is they hit quickly and they also hit hard too.
Run!
They have an incredibly high armor class. They are, yeah. I don't fuck with them ever. I just don't.
Once I get to a certain point, I fuck with them all I want, but at this point, yeah, run!
Remember though, I believe they are weak to fire. So if you wanted to actually take one on, now you can get up high and just fire down a bunch of firebolts into it. But even then, they regen pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. They also have pretty stupid health regen. Oh yeah, the flame atronach would is gonna do some damage. But yeah, generally the strategy when it comes to these guys is getting up out of reach of them and just hit them from range.
Or have a big fuck off sword that just kicks in teeth.
That too. Especially if you get one that's enchanted in some fashion, you can do some pretty interesting things to them. But yeah, trolls and fires, they don't do well together. But yeah, when I said Uthgard was able to handle herself, I didn't mean against a troll. There's a good reason why the troll is an apex predator in this game.
Yeah, trolls are pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I'll at least keep at him long enough to get myself up to 25 conjuration.
Oh, you can, yes. You just gotta be careful now that he doesn't get into melee with you. Because the best thing to compare a troll to is an actual gorilla. They have the weight to hit you really hard, and they have the speed to hit you many times really hard. and they are not afraid to rip your arm off and beat you to death with it.
Come on.
But yeah, this is not a fight you can do anything with at the moment.
Yeah, then you should try. You should try to evac. This will end poorly for you.
The only problem is Uthgard is down around the ground at the moment, so.
Hopefully she'll be back on her feet and can follow.
Hopefully. Worst case scenario is she'll be back at the Bannered Mare. Well, that's best case. Worst case, she's dead. But yeah, even at high levels, trolls are just nasty.
Okay. Basically, I am just gonna try and run back just to try and get that last skill up.
No worries.
Because, yeah, I want to get to... I've got a perk point that I can spend, so...
Ooh, you're looking to get the apprentice one then.
Yeah.
Oh, you can definitely get that from this guy. Especially if you're making use of the Flame Atronach one now, you're gonna be able to get some decent XP off that. But yeah, it's just a matter of just getting yourself into a good spot where the thing isn't able to get to you easily.
In other words,
just hit it.
Get up top, get up top.
Yep. So remember, I believe in order for the Atronach to attack it, you gotta hit it first, so you'd probably have to firebolt it. Oh no, it's attacking, that's good.
Come on, you can do it. Basta!
Oof. But the thing is, you're fighting that regen. I mean, they're just like trolls from actual D&D and Pathfinder. Trolls are nasty to fight because of their regenerative capabilities.
Yeah.
Because the only way to get past it is by fire or acid. But in Skyrim, you don't even have that as an option. I mean, sure, flames do a little bit extra damage to it now, but it's not like you have like any acid weapons or anything. And the thing is, the Flame Atronach is pretty fragile from a hit from it.
How am I looking?
Oh, you're getting there. You're about maybe a quarter of the way to it.
Uh-huh. Come on, big guy.
It also doesn't help matters that the Troll AI has some pretty decent pathfinding in it. I mean, you're getting its health down to now.
Maybe?
Maybe, if you lay into it with some firebolts or something. There you go.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, fuck you!
2 gold.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, add on to it, trolls have pretty shitty drop stuff. The only thing that's worth a damn on him is the troll fat.
Yep, but bastard's dead.
Yep. You had it in a good combination there. Now you had your follower doing damage, you also had the flame atronach up doing damage, and you were doing damage.
Goodness, save after that.
Yes, I was about to say you might want to save.
Ivarstead. Potato!
Wilhelm said he saw you speaking to one of the pilgrims on the 7,000 steps. I told you that I didn't want you to go up there.
I know what you said, but I only wanted to speak to him for a moment.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
And now, to the 1,000 steps.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Philip?
Not today. I'm just not ready.
Just to remind you, there is a very tough troll up there.
I
The
know.
ice troll.
I know, there's an ice.
Not always. Not always.
Oh, true, true.
So it all depends on my luck. Kind of like
But
how
more often than not, it's there.
Yeah, kind of like how on
It's
the
an ice troll. Yeah.
But at least with the ice troll, I believe your fire magic will hit it even harder. And the beauty of that wonder now is, since you're on that narrow path, your follower, your atronach, and yourself doing damage there now, you can probably take it down there now. Because Uthgard can take a few hits from it. She can't solo with herself, but she can survive a few hits from it.
This will probably be the cheaper one to get that level 25 from.
Oh, true.
Bingo! Apprentice level of conjuration for half cost.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. So then that should just leave, was it expert and master, correct?
That's adept, expert, and master.
Ah, okay. I always forget adept.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I should also maybe consider the conjuring weapons.
I mean, that's just going to eat up more of your magicka, so... You're doing okay right now when it comes to your actual spell stuff.
Let's see how much it takes now.
I mean, before it was 128 to summon the Atronach.
And now it's 62.
Oh.
Which means I should theoretically be able to fight some still. And,
Oh, definitely.
And destruction, I still need 2 more to get that with up to adept.
Nice. You mean to apprentice?
Apprentice.
Keep an eye out for wolves. You're headed up the path to Cairo.
Drink your magical potions.
I don't think I have any. I do not have any.
Ooh. And then you just beat its ass with a hammer. How very Nora of you. But that worked out well.
Yep.
As long as you know beforehand you got a troll fight, you can prep for it.
Yeah, I should probably at some point try and train up my two-handed weapons just so I can have that emergency backup.
I mean, you've been doing pretty good with the one hand so far.
Mm-hmm.
But it is worth looking into with each and every skill to know to get the most out of it.
Mm-hmm. here we are.
So don't look down.
Yeah, you were pretty up there.
I'm looking down.
They don't call it High Hrothgar for nothing.
Yeah, pretty nice view. You can even see the render limit.
Yep.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power.
It's kind of fitting that you're here for this note, but with the Dragonborn.
Your shout will become aggressively strong.
True.
Master Einar will now teach you roll. Second word.
Yeah, it's.
Unrelenting force.
I still to this day have not figured out, are they hatched from eggs? Are they born like actual human beings? I don't know. I just know the time when. Go ahead.
If you look at the old lore now in D&D now, they were made from people now that basically were killed after now and brought back as them. So, okay. But in actual lore and stuff now, like afterwards, that's a good question.
And here's a follow-up, and this is just something I did because the fee said it. Is it a requirement that Dragonborn be a separate subspecies, like they had them in like the Goblin or something? Because I'm kind of going. I've been playing D&D for a while. I've never heard of that nonsense.
Wait, say that again.
Okay, so a while back when I was still playing when the game was still going on, I had trying to do some stuff with Zadi, and then she basically said, "Well, you know, Dragonborn don't work that way." It's like. Saying I've learned about how games work they do. I didn't really know that they had to be a half species to.
It might be some old fluff there now, but
yeah.
Don't think it's current.
I should have come and talked to you about it because it's like, it was also one of the things where she just didn't want to let it go. It's like, well, you shouldn't be that way. It's like, why does it matter to you what my character does not do? Like, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. V has a bad habit of not letting things go.
Yeah.
Fus, ro!
You learn quickly. Once more.
Fus, ro!
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragon. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy.
And the traveling at the speed of NPC.
Uh-huh.
Schnell, schnell Kartoffelkoffen.
Hayaku!
Completely new chapter. Master Bori will teach you wood, which means whirlwind. Wood. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new chapter. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. We were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice. You will return.
Oh, time to go off to Bufu, fucking Egypt, for a horn.
Mm-hmm.
Voice within.
Phew. I think this is probably a good enough point to call it for the night. Because we've been gone for 3 hours now.
Ah, 'tis true.
Yeah, and I think now, yeah, I definitely have to go and continue continue this.
The adventures of Daphne on her wild, wild bender in Skyrim.
Yep.
Gotta give Daphne something to do, especially if we ever end up doing an ARC stream. It sounds like it's most likely going to be just myself, a self note and MT. So, because
Yep.
yeah,
Your computer is potato.
Hey, it's not. It's all right for now, but Arc just takes up too bloody much room there now, and like I said, I might be able to get the game to run on this one now. I think I can handle it, but like it's just too much space. Already got enough things on here as it is.
Yeah, I don't suppose you can try. You could give that streaming service thing that I use a try.
May not have much money in bank, so.
Fair enough.
I don't know if you have to have the game installed or not, or you just have to.
Yeah, it sounds like a streaming service, so I'd wager I would actually have to pay something for it. So
no, you only have to own the game. Because what I use is a service called GeForce Now, and basically what they do there is they use what you already own. It's not like Stadia where you have to buy the game on Stadia.
Okay.
Yep, NVIDIA GeForce Now. You basically you just all you gotta do. Well, you still need to pay for the service, but once you're there,
that's what I mean. They're now paying for the service now.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay. But once you pay for that, all you can need to do is just as long as the game is, because like I said, there are some games that are not available even on there, like the Bethesda games. I have not been able to find any of them there, which I'm guessing because Bethesda being Bethesda.
Yeah.
But I know Ark is definitely on there. So if you own Ark on, say, Steam, you can log in and play Ark through Steam, because Steam has that remote play option. And basically, they handle all the processing power for you. That's the reason why I'm able to play games like Destiny on the highest settings when using that GeForce Now, is because they handle all the processing power, and I just play the game over stream. I personally really prefer it over other things, because I've never tried Stadia, because with Stadia you gotta pay. You gotta go through all of this stuff with the app. You have to buy the game on Stadia.
It's stupid.
Oh, rigmarole.
Exactly.
Yeah, from what I hear, Stadia is just a hot mess.
Yeah. And probably it doesn't help that some of the commercials they had for it were just pretentious as hell.
Doesn't surprise me.
But yeah. If you ever do give it a try, it's definitely what I would recommend, because it works off of your own game library. Because I don't have any kind of a library on things like GOG, but that is another place that they draw from.
Okay.
Like
I said, I don't have coin in the bank, so.
Understandable, that's fair. But still putting it out there for should you ever want to and be able to. Because
no worries, it's worth looking into, but like I said, at the moment it's not feasible for myself.
And that's perfectly fine. But still, it's been a pretty darn good stream.
Most indeed.
Yeah. So, hope everyone who came by to watch had a good time. And for everyone who joined on the stream, Carl, thank you guys all for coming, because it's always just so much more fun when you got friends with you.
Most indeed.
And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.